left wheel.
We marked the 80th anniversary of VE Day and the 85th anniversary of the Battle of Britain with our popular annual 1940s weekend on Saturday the 17th and Sunday the 18th of May. The railway turned back the clock in style at Tenterton, Northiam and Bodiam stations to enable visitors to immerse themselves in a whole weekend of nostalgia, recreating the sights, sounds and fashions of the 1940s. The two-day event included period reenactors, authentic demonstrations, vintage stalls, military vehicles and displays, even a naffy van, plus music from the era including special performances from the Britain's Got Talent finalists, the D-Day Darlings. Volunteer Pat King from Bodiam Station explains her favourite thing about the 1940s weekend.
I like the dressing up, so that's one good thing. I love the atmosphere that we have here. The railway just comes alive with the reenactors and everything. It's just wonderful. Up on the lawns at the back there, we've got some entertainers, sing some lovely songs. We've got Prosecco tents, we've got the Desert Rats, Navy Commando people at the end, and then coming down here, we've got some stalls here and some wonderful old vehicles as well. It wasn't very sunny this morning, but look at it now, isn't it beautiful? And then everybody's sitting outside, laying around, lounging on the grass, listening to the entertainers and just generally enjoying themselves.
We've got loads of people on the site today. We've had nearly 500 bookings. We've had a really amazingly good problem of running out of space in the car park. So we've got heaps of stuff going on here today. Lots of people coming in. Looking forward to having a really good afternoon here.
We're here today, basically, to encourage the event to go off in an orderly fashion. We're looking for fifth columnists and people selling things on the black market. A lot of it in wartime, you know, so we're looking for one or two spivs. I think we've spotted one or two. We're looking for fifth columnists mostly, and people wearing parachutes, that kind of thing. All right now.
This is an annual event. It takes place for the entire weekend and then nicely rolls into the evacuation day on Monday. So we're really well supported by 1940s reenactors. There's some stuff about the impact, not just of the war itself, in terms of military, but also the home front with Home Guard and rationing. And actually, the car park's full, which is indicative of how popular it is. People will come along with their vintage cars, which are appropriate to the era. And just everyone joins in.
1940s weekend is an excellent special event for the railway. We've been holding it now for quite a number of years. It brings in a lot of visitors to the railway, and we have stalls and singing. There's plenty going on. The train service is very full today, which is excellent for us. It's one of those fun events that we have during the year, and it also gives the volunteers here the opportunity to do something slightly different from what they would normally. It's a good, enjoyable event.
The 1940s weekend was one of the most successful of recent years, with a record number of passengers carried over the 2 days. This year held special significance, marking the anniversary of VE Day. So while our event was filled with smiles and celebration, we were also reminded of the sacrifices made to secure the peace, and therefore the importance of continuing to remember the lessons of the past. From the sound of vintage tunes to the sight of military uniforms and vehicles, it was a community weekend to remember. A huge thank you to the authentic reenactors, musicians, stallholders, and our wonderful volunteers and the staff who brought the wartime era so vividly to life.